all I gotta say, bro, is what the hell happened to the MM2 economy? This economy is so trash right now. All the big items that when I was playing like 6 months ago, like before I came back, like this past week, almost all of my big items I worked so hard to gather up had dropped like 75% of their original value point. Like, what's happening with makeshifts? Makeshift went from 6 months ago, over 1K, 1,300 something, to seriously 300 value. How does that happen? That makes no sense to me. Well, it does make sense to me, but how did it all happen to get those items that are so well liked to be so crappy so fast? It hasn't even been a year. But, that's not even the worst part. Like, all these other items bad 6 months ago used to be over 1,000 value. It just came off of a really good run of going from 1,800 value to over 3,000 value overpaid for. And it collapsed under 1K value. Dude, that is insane. That's not even the worst part. Swirly axe and swirly gun. Alright? 1K, over 1K each, and they both were very well liked items. They're both under 1K underpaid for. They're like 500 value at most. This is so insane how fast these big items for like over a year just dropped just like that. It's like the worst situation with like godly smalls and how like every tier 2, tier 1 godly basically just died because people with stacks basically blew them up too much. But man, no, I can guarantee you probably not that much people were going to see. We're going to see all these big items, all these tier 3 godlies just completely implode and just decline in value so rigorously. It is OMG. All I have to say is it was really maddening and very saddening, because what I had to do was I had to basically sell it all off. I couldn't even get the full price of what they were from back then because I stopped playing the game for a while. I took a break. But I thought they weren't going to drop that much value, and maybe, hey, they're probably going to rise in value. I was so wrong. I did not think that was this result of my well-doing. No, this result of whatever happened to those items just went crazy. And all those items too, like I wasn't even able to get trades, so I had to go through a very, very desperate way to basically just gamble them away in hopes of I can regain profit. That's just how bad my year with my whole experience has been for the past few days when I returned. Like, how does it implode like that? You know what? We're going to go see the value list again. Watch this. Alright, so let's take a look at the list real quick. So for Ancient, Swirly Axe is getting basically under 600 value. Icewing is up to 3 value. I did not expect that. And everything else is doing fine. Harvester's improving, so that means it must have had a really tough time while I was gone. And Corrupt is underpaid for. There's that. Ice Piercer grew 100 value. And in Chromas, bro. Oh, OMG. Where do I start with Chromas? If you weren't there back in 2019 or like around the COVID year for playing MM2, you would know how badly duped Chromas were. But this is the I think this is like maybe the third or like the the maybe second worst state I've seen chromas in. Let's see here. The new set, overpaid for. I expected that. Bat at one of the first value of its whole lifetime. When it first came out, it was way over 2K value. It was getting massive overpays. It was like 4K value, I believe, on release when it officially got a date. Swirly Gun this is an all-time low for Swirly Gun as well. Rainbow's doing fine. Totally forgot about Elderwood Blade. Elderwood Blade, ooh. I used to have one of these, but I traded it off for like makeshift and ads because Elderwood Blade back since 6 months ago was better than makeshift. Candle Flames at an all-time low. Gingerman, I'm pretty sure any MM2 trader that's like me, who trades a lot for value and stuff like that, it is very crazy to see all of this downfall with big items. Like, the standard items for, like, seriously, it is crazy to see these items, like, corrupt, not Harvester anymore, but still, Harvester 6 months ago was way over 2K as well. Easily, so was Ice Piercer. It's crazy how those items only now, after under 2K value, are starting to rise again. That is very baffling and very concerning for high-tier future items if they're imploding like that. Because I've seen, like, the new items, like the new Christmas items, mainly, I have a problem with. They seem to be very unpopular. Specifically, the Evergreen set is, like, that's, like, the only set I think I'm mainly concerned about for its future. Because it seems like, compared to, like, well, actually, it's doing a tad bit better than what the Cookie Cane set was. Yeah, the Gingerman and Cookie Cane set, it's actually doing quite a lot better than what it was last year's set, and it's way more interesting. But it still concerns me a lot, because it's mainly Christmas weapons, like, ever since Swirly that didn't last that long, and just only now Christmas items like that are starting to implode, and, like, decrease massively. So, I can't help but be concerned for the future of those high tiers. But high tiers in general, this future is very concerning based on how I don't know how long it's been going on, but it's been imploding. Let me know if you want another video, and make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel Garnish. Please, I need subscribers. Please subscribe to my channel. It's only one click away. We make very interesting content.